Really, Urza? You get turned into a chibi form and the first thing you do is check your vag and your tits? Son, I am disappointed. Alright, so this week's Fairy Tail chapter, while it did more than the last week's chapter, and overall I felt as though it progressed more and was just a better chapter overall, I didn't get as much excitement out of it, but it's still nonetheless, I feel as though it was better structured and did a bit more to progress everything forward. It had a bit of comedy in the beginning with the whole Erza stuff, exactly what's going on, and automatically I want to say the contrast between what happened to Erza and what happens to Natsu at the end, because Erza, it seems as though it happened while she was walking through that mountainside that she turned into her chibi form. Meanwhile, Natsu was actually turned into a chibi by that guy from what appears to be the Succubus Guild because he had the tattoo on his back. Which immediately leads me to believe that possibly the Succubus Guild obtained the power of the Eternal Flame and that's how they are doing that. It's possible they stole some sort of power from the Eternal Flame and they're running around with it and that's why they don't want nobody to unfreeze them, because maybe if they unfreeze it, then either the person or the thing will get back its power or it'll try to seek revenge. I also felt as though in the comedy part with Erza, we did get to learn a little bit more regarding her goals in life. It reaffirms the fact that she actually does want to be with Jalal at some given point, even though it was in a comedic manner when she was thinking that Jalal was like, oh, I'm not into that. It really makes you think, okay, she really does want to be with Jalal at some given point. And also, it kind of reaffirms that she likes to be the strongest. She likes to be who she is. You know, Erza, the respected one. Natsu and Gray actually fear her. In her vision, she's like, oh shit, you know, they're gonna laugh at me and want to beat me up. Wendy's gonna look down on me. So it feels as though it really reaffirmed Erza loves being this confident, strong person, and she does want to be with Jalal. This chapter also felt as though it did a little bit of world building because it introduced the fact that there's not only these mage guilds, but there's also hunter guilds, and these people are actually from a treasure hunting guild, but there's possibly other type of hunting guild as well. They even have their own type of tournament, so it really just right there opens possibilities that maybe, you know, there's other guilds out there that are just as strong as the wizards and the mages, and that opens up a whole big door of possibilities of stronger opponents out there as well. Happy once again proves that he is an idiot. When's the last time Happy really done anything that was worthwhile, or maybe just be like, yo, Happy for the win? He drops the damn moon drip, which they really freaking needed, and it's just like, Happy, like, yo, you haven't had a good moment, a legitimate moment since Edalos. I think it's time you take your little cat ass and go back to the guild and just sit down and have a beer or something, because you're not doing shit for the mission. Also, with the whole moon drip going into the ice and it only doing a little bit, I think it actually seeped down, and where the actual Eternal Flame is, I think it's actually going to unfreeze whatever was frozen within, and maybe we'll have the actual Eternal Flame come out because of that one drop. I think that one drop was enough. It's just going to take time before we see it, because Natsu did hear a voice, and thing is, he said it sounded familiar. So what could it be that it sounds familiar? Could the Eternal Flame have something to do with Igneel? Who knows? Overall, again, pretty good chapter of Fairy Tail. I was more excited about last week's, but overall I feel as though this was a bit better than last week's. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It did accomplish a couple different things. It gave a little bit of world building in there, gave a little bit more of the succubus now. They're starting to attack, so now we have the Treasure Hunting Guild, which I think they're going to side with Fairy Tail, because they don't seem like bad guys. They seem like they're pretty cool guys, and I think they're going to side with Fairy Tail to fight the Succubus Guild off. Although I'd imagine they're going to get their asses kicked. And I'm sorry, but I can't help but say it. Super! Regardless if that drama is true or not, it's just funny. Let me know what you think. Do you think that the Eternal Flame could possibly have something to do with Igneel? I mean, it's a stretch, but Natsu did say that that voice sounded familiar. Eternal Flame, Dragon, Fire Dragon. I don't know, it just seems like it's a possibility. And also, do you think we're going to get more with the guilds outside of just the wizards and mages? You think we're going to get more treasure hunting guilds and more stronger opponents out of that? Let me know in the comment section below and your overall thoughts of the chapter. Pretty funny stuff, couple different things, and it gave a bit of advancement for the story as well, so kudos to it. That's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait to see, because now we finally got the first opponent, a real opponent, unlike the treasure hunting guild, that they're going to fight this guy from the Succubus Guild, and I'm hoping to see some great things. I'm for Networld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.